everyone. Happy quarantine. I wanted to record a video for the first week since we don't really know if we're going to be going more or not. But I wanted to actually explain some stuff since you guys know that you don't like reading directions. But first, I want to just start off by saying that I really miss everyone and I miss our weird class period that we have, and I miss Melanie because she's back in Germany, and I really do miss being at work and seeing every one of you. So, just if it does go more than this, every week we'll have the same structure. So that is what I wanted to explain first. So every Monday, I will send out the full week in Google Classroom just like I normally do. And there's going to be 3 parts to every week. The first part will just be a daily discussion question. It will be something pretty easy. It shouldn't take too much thought, or it shouldn't take any research. Most of it will just be like a thought about you. It may have to do with cooking, it may have to do with food class, and it may have to do with what's going on in the world or just about you. It's nothing super serious, but I do want you to answer it seriously. You will get full credit as long as you give a thoughtful answer. So if I have you read something quick, or I want your opinion on something, I want more than just a one-word answer unless I specifically ask for a one-word answer. Okay? So that needs to be done every day, just by midnight. I'll check it throughout the day, but I'll check it grading-wise the next day, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2 will be your weekly assignment. I will keep it easy, or I guess my version of easy, because whatever I think is easy, you guys think is impossible. But I'll keep it as easy as I can. It shouldn't take you too long. It'll be something that I assign on Monday, or in this week Tuesday, and be due Friday. So you'll have plenty of time to do it. I want to leave you plenty of time to focus on your other classes, so I'm hoping I can keep it kind of as easy as possible. I've been coming up with some fun things, I think are fun at least, that you can do. The third part is cooking. I will not be giving you specific recipes to cook, but I do expect you to be in the kitchen at some point. I'm going to go through and show you how I'm writing everything and how I'm putting it out there, and I'll go through exactly what I expect for you cooking in a second. Okay? And before I sign off, I also wanted to say if any of you ever have any questions about the schoolwork, or confused, or just simply want to talk, you want to check in, you want to hang out via video chat for a little bit, I am always free to do that. You just need to kind of schedule it with me, because I do have children, and me and my husband are both working from home right now, and it's going to be a little crazy. But I will always make time if that's something that anyone is interested in. We can do it via Google Hangout or Zoom if you've heard of that. So you just have to email me and let me know, or chat me on GChat or whatever. All of that goes to my phone. So no matter how you want to talk to me, I know some of you have my phone number for various reasons, so you can also just text me. Just let me know. If this does go for a long time, there will be a version of the food truck project given out. It will not be something that we actually do at school, obviously, and we don't do the whole thing, which kind of sucks because it's always really fun to see what you guys come up with. But I will adapt it into an individual project, and you will do it at home. So that will actually take place of the discussion questions in the weekly assignment, because you will just be given like a month to do it. So I'm going to wait to hear from the governor if we are being extended. If we are in like a week or 2 and we're definitely not going back, then I will get it going to assign in probably like 2 weeks. So then if we do go back, say we're out all through April, you'll be working on this already. So when we do go back, it will just be continuing working on it. And then we'll make whatever you guys do for your for those last few weeks, but we won't have the actual food truck day, most likely. Kind of depends. So we'll see. Anyways, so how you are going to navigate every week. You are going to go to Google Classroom. Right now, it's coming up as a saved announcement because it's going to be shot out tomorrow, Tuesday. So tomorrow, or today, I guess, when you're looking at this, it'll all look normal. But so this is the announcement that's going out tomorrow. So it says the week of March 31st through April 3rd. Every day, log on and answer the discussion question. If you answer thoughtfully, you will get participation points every day. You will find that discussion question newly posted every day, except today. Answer right on this post. So at the bottom, you'll see the question, which I haven't actually put in here yet, but once you look at it, you will see it. And you're just going to comment right on there like you did for the practice today. So that's really easy. Again, that's every day. So some point every day, there's going to be a new question, answer it. The second one for the week, part 1, is this week. It is a ramen challenge. This is going to be due on Friday, and it's under the classwork tab. Okay, it needs to be turned in Friday by midnight. Now I'm going to show you that. So you see right here your assignments. So you have the ramen challenge. These are the instructions to complete the assignment. So you pull it up, obviously. Okay, so you're just going to follow each box. They're all pretty easy. So you have the learning objective, which is I will showcase my creativity and cooking abilities in this lab. We will plan a lab using ramen in an unconventional way. I'm going to do this slide in a second, but basically what you are doing is creating your own ramen recipe. I kind of talked about possibly doing a lab like this in class, which we are not in class, so I kind of made it digital. So this should be a recipe that you make up. You can use Google for inspiration, and you can even take different parts of different recipes to create the ramen recipe that you do. But it should not be something just copy and pasted from Google. I am talking specifically to some of you, and you know who you are. Do not just copy and paste, but look for inspiration. Okay? Add your recipe to the Google Slides presentation. Find the slide with your name on it and insert it there. Extra points for making it look pretty, but you do not have to do that if you do not want to. I will click this link in just a second to show you. I'm just going to go through the rest of this quick. Then you have the engage box. So there's a little video here of a Hell's Kitchen contestant making a ramen dish up. This is just watch for inspiration. I will not get a notification if you watch this or not. It is not an ed puzzle. It is just YouTube. So whether you actually watch it or not is up to you. But I think it is a good inspiration starter. Okay. And then this last box is extra credit, and it is optional. You can get up to 25 points and possibly more, which I'll get to in a second. So this is actually making a ramen recipe at home. You will share a video or a series of pictures. So this should be, again, a series, meaning more than one, of you doing different steps in the recipe of actually making it. Okay, you get even more extra credit. I'm thinking about 10 more, so you can get up to 35 points extra credit if you make a TikTok of your recipe being made. And all you have to do is tag me in the little description box, and then you'll get extra assignment, or extra points, I'm sorry. Doing this would also count for your weekly cooking assignment, which I'm going to talk about after I'm done with this ramen thing, so keep that in mind. If we do ever get back to school, we will make these and do a fun lab. Everyone will make the one that they decided on. So that could be something to look forward to. Hopefully we get back. Anyways, so how to turn this in. Click on the Google Slides presentation and you have the ramen challenge. So if you look over here, everyone has their name on a slide already. Even Melanie, who is back in Germany and doesn't have to do this. Anyways, so you will go to yours, like Rebecca will go right here and fill in her own information. So there's actually nothing you need to click a button to submit. I already have access to this because obviously I made it. So I will see as you update this on your own slide. So make sure that you look for your name. So right here, I have an example slide of how you can lay it out. So you title your recipe. It should be something that you make up. It could be something fun and funny, or it can be just like ramen burger, whatever. A picture if you want to add it, and you can add that really anywhere. I just kind of put it there so you would remember. You'll write out your list of ingredients, and this should include measurements. So, 1 or 2 packets of ramen, a chicken breast, these seasonings, this kind of broth, whatever. And then over here, because it's 2 different boxes, over here, you should do your recipe instructions. So you should fully write this out. So if we do get back to school and we do this lab, all you need is this slide to do it. So, first you need to get this and this out, and you need to season this or marinate this, cook your egg, however, it should be detailed. So if I could print this out, I could go into my kitchen and do this. If it is fully understandable and I knew I could go into my kitchen and do this, you will get 100%. The more questions I have, the more points that are getting taken off, okay? If you do the extra credit and you actually make the ramen, you can just, like say Rebecca does this, she has it filled out, she can just add another slide here, and she can write like Rebecca pictures and add in the pictures here, okay? Or if you take a video, you can add a link to it if you want, or if you put it on YouTube, you can simply embed the YouTube video in here. I don't care. However you want to do it is fine. If you make a TikTok, you can embed it in here if you want, but simply just tagging me in it is fine. Okay, so I think that should answer most of your questions for the ramen assignment. The last one, cooking from home. This is something that's going to be assigned every single week that we are doing e-learning. So here it is. If you have questions after I go through this, email me, because you might as well get these answered now because it's going to be every week. Okay, so cooking at home. You must cook a meal for yourself or other people in your household. I don't care. It doesn't have to be like family dinner or anything like that. It could be a snack. It could be breakfast, lunch, dessert, whatever. Whether you use the ingredients that you just find in your home and totally make something up, or you have a recipe at home, or your parents bought something for dinner, but you're going to make it, I don't care. Or if you want to go to the store, totally up to you. Of course, just stay safe. Wear gloves if you have them. I've been wearing gloves to the grocery store, and it's really weird for me because it's weird, but whatever. Stay safe. Anyways, the recipe must be completely from scratch, so no pre-made mixes. I don't want you to have boxed brownies and be like, look what I made. No, that does not count. It doesn't have to be something super extravagant either, though. It can be easy, it could be fun, but you do actually have to do cooking for it, if that makes sense. Okay? So if you have any questions on whether something is considered from scratch or if I will accept that as your cooking assignment, then just quickly email me and I will respond back as soon as possible. I have my phone with me always, just like you, so I'll answer. But the recipe also must not be too easy, again. So things that are too easy. Pouring cereal into a bowl. Scrambling eggs. Frozen pizza or anything that you just pop out of the freezer and put in the oven does not count. A plain like ham and cheese sandwich, a grilled cheese, or boxed mac and cheese. Okay, you can take all of these things and elevate them. So I'm not saying you can't make scrambled eggs, but what are you going to do with those scrambled eggs to make it more than just scrambled eggs? You know, are you going to put them on a breakfast sandwich? Are you putting other components in it? You know, are you following a cool demonstration from Gordon Ramsay or something like that? A plain sandwich, I mean, just not like white bread with ham and cheese inside. You know, make it a double decker or make it, you know, I don't know, use some fun ingredients, something to elevate it. Grilled cheese, make it gourmet, use different cheeses, different breads, you know, stuff like that. You can use a recipe we've done in class if there's something that you've liked, but it's not a requirement. You do not have to use anything we've done or anything I assign. It could be whatever you want. You must submit picture evidence or a video. So if you do pictures, and there must be at least 5 of you doing different stages of cooking. Hopefully that's not you know, faking it and actually your mom is making it or something like that. You should really be doing this yourself, and so hopefully these 5 pictures will prove that for me. A short video, or you can create a TikTok, because I know so many of you are TikTok famous, of you doing the recipe from start to finish to receive 15 points extra credit. Just tag me in the description. So you'll get full credit for doing this and then 15 points on top. Okay. I made an example TikTok on my TikTok page. And I also put it on my Instagram page, which is at Mrs. Willie MCHS. So, but again, you do not have to do that. If you're not into TikTok, I don't care. Even if you want to make like a YouTube video and do something with that, I would consider that for extra credit too. So if you just want to get your grade up, that's fine. So anyways, there's that. When you are done, how you are going to essentially turn this in is the completion form, which is found on the classwork tab. So we're under the classwork tab. So right here, the completion form. It is just a few questions, you know, describe what is your dish, how long did it take, why did you pick it, what was the hardest part, easiest part. They're all really easy questions, okay? And here is where you will insert the pictures or the link to the video or write that you did a TikTok, whatever. Whatever you're gonna do, you insert it there. So for this week, if you make your ramen, that would fulfill this part too. So it's like 2 birds with 1 stone. But again, you do not have to make your ramen if you don't have those ingredients or don't want to go to the store. Totally fine. Okay? So hopefully I answered all your questions. And hopefully we don't have to do this too long and we can go back to you guys not listening to me in the classroom instead of away from the classroom. Okay? Again, if any of you want to meet and video conference or just talk and catch up, you know, whatever, let me know. We will hang. I feel like this video has been too long and I'm going to go now, but I miss you guys all. Stay safe, wash your hands.